Episode 6 has come out called Kin. I didn't see everything, but I know enough to know Tommy's in it. So that whole thing's gonna take place. A little more dressed than usual. I just came back from watching Ant-Man. Film's alright. Villain kind of sucked. Also, I got a haircut. Be nice. Kind of interested to see how much of it copies the game because one of the most important things coming up is, well, maybe not the most important thing, but to me it is important. It's seeing what Joel does with the photograph. I'll tell you right now that it seems like this Joel still cares about family and stuff like that. I don't want him to like deny the photo like he does in the game. It wouldn't make sense to me. That's one thing I hope they do change. Mainly just for this character, though. Anyway, let's see what happens. At this point, my memory from like this to video games, I only remember like important bits. Any small details or any certain kind of line, I don't really know much past this point. So any of the dialogue, the two married couple that brought in rabbits that pointed out where Joel and Ellie were on the map, I don't know how much of it even correlates with the game, but the main reason I'm pointing it out is because it doesn't matter to me. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Random side characters that make me laugh, I enjoy. I like the character building with both Ellie and Joel. Ellie wanted to be a fucking astronaut, of all things. Joel wanted to raise sheep. I'm enjoying it so far. Which means this is usually about the time things get screwed up. But hopefully I'm wrong this time. I want to remain optimistic. I tell you, I feel like that is the second time Joel has fucked up Watch. I feel like I've seen that before in an earlier episode. I don't remember because that was like probably a month ago or something. But they are not shy of making this Joel make a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? Which I don't mind, don't get me wrong. I mean, characters make mistakes, so I'm happy they're making like a three-dimensional character. I just hope they don't do it too often. You know what I mean? Also, good on Ellie. Okay, so a couple things to note here. I think about halfway through the episode when Joel and Ellie have the big fight. I don't really remember how much of a difference it is between this and the game. I don't know if Joel ever, I guess, gave up, is what I'll say. But for this interpretation, for this character, I do kind of buy it. It's kind of like I was saying before. Despite the fact that he's apparently having heart attacks every other 24 seconds, he's like fucked up Watch 2 times now at this point, maybe even more considering it's been a 3-month jump. And I'm seeing him make a lot more mistakes, and I'm seeing him get saved by Ellie multiple times. So I believe it. And I also believe that this Joel would want Ellie to have a better protector just because of the fact that it seems like he's just a very caring individual. He still very clearly loves his brother. He still very clearly is haunted by the fact that he couldn't save his daughter. So yeah, I like it. It's good character building. It's a good character arc. It also is like a good way to like build a bond between Joel and Ellie. I don't really know how much time is placed between how long the series is and how long you're playing the game and you spend time with talking to Joel and Ellie. Like that was the main draw of the game, was that yeah, it's like a survival horror game, but like you also like those little moments where Joel and Ellie are talking to each other. Like there's still like the whole high five thing that hasn't happened yet, or Joel carrying Ellie across like a platform of water, which hasn't happened yet. So I like that I don't know how different this is, but even if it is, I'm enjoying it. You know, it's good drama. Okay, I just caught the end. Pretty good episode. I enjoyed it. I know that what's coming next is probably the scene where Ellie gets captured, maybe? I don't know. Very different way Joel ends up getting injured here. I mean, I suppose it's hard to recreate when it comes to this in the video game. In the video game, he falls like 3 different stories and impales his leg or some shit. I suppose that would be pretty hard to recreate. Ellie's gonna have to like get captured and get escaped at one point, but my personal theory is that what's coming next is that they might just do sort of chronologically what the video game couldn't do, which is go through the DLC. Because there was DLC released that explained who Riley was. I'm pretty sure they shared the same name in the series and in the game. You might see how Ellie gets bit the first time around. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Either way, this was a good episode. It's great character building for Joel. It's great character building for Ellie. It's leading into what I believe is a very different Joel, but still one that's likable.
That was it for episode 6.
I'll see you guys for episode 7.